Hey everyone, it's Michael here with GoodEreader.com, and today I'm going to teach you how to copy ebooks to the Amazon Kindle Voyage. So e-reader's been out for a while now, but it's really popular, and the purpose of today's video is to go far beyond simply dragging and dropping via Windows Explorer, which a lot of people kind of do. They'll just copy ebooks, copy them to their device, and that's it. You could do a lot more, and while I'm kind of talking to you about dragging and dropping, this is the Kindle as it would look when you first plug it into your computer via USB. There's a documents folder. You can copy ebooks just to the main document folder here, and it will allow you to basically have like a library here. You can delete them like as you see fit. You can see that it's a mix of PDFs and AZW3 formats with some text documents and things like that. So this is how the internal directory structure will work. Send a Kindle. This is a really popular program that a lot of people aren't aware of. It's a simple tool for PCs and Macs. It's also available for Android and for browser extensions such as Chrome and Firefox. Once you download it, it's an exe file. If you're using a PC, simply install it. It's really small and lightweight. It's not actually a program that you run on your computer, but it does some powerful things. Let's go to the desktop. So I have a book here, Super Freakonomics, that's available in Mobi. If I right click on it with Send a Kindle installed, it actually has an option here, Send a Kindle. So let's click on it. Now it'll list all the devices that I've had Kindle apps installed on in the past. Original, second generation iPhone, first generation iPod Touch. So this is, I could just select what device I wanted to. So this is my Kindle right here. So I can simply just click send, and it just uploaded the document to my Kindle account, which is pretty damn cool. It could do it via over Wi-Fi, which is also very interesting. Now, Amazon does have a system here. A lot of people are familiar with their Amazon account. So you log in, you click on, your name or whatever account and list, and this is what you see. Something here that a lot of people aren't familiar with is content and devices. If you click on this, it'll list all the samples, books that you've borrowed from the public library, and you can click on your devices. So my fourth Kindle was the Oasis, second Kindle is the Voyage. I could rename these as I see fit. I can actually say, okay, I want to deregister this so it's not going to pop up anymore. So this is good for Kindle for PC, which I no longer use. I can just deregister it, and after a while it's just going to be gone from this list completely. So it's a good way that you can clean up a cluttered list. But the main thing I'm going for on this is Kindle Voyage is here, Michael's second Kindle. If you click on this, it actually says the serial number, the name, but what I'm concerned about is this email address. This email addresses will be different depending on what Kindle you have, your name associated with the account. But what's cool about this is I can send an email to here from myself, subject line, new book. I can click attachments, becoming sisterwives.mobi, and click send. Now this book is actually being emailed to this Kindle account, and the attachment is being sent right to my Kindle. Very interesting. And this is a way that you can send something to your device that is you're at work, you're on vacation, you're not home, you're not in your normal setup. So this is a kind of a cool way that maybe you're at work, browsing around, you find a few books, email them to yourself, and when you go home, they're already installed on your Kindle. What I really like is a program here called Calibre. Now, I have a Kindle installed, and although this is a picture of a Kindle keyboard, this is my Voyage. You can click here and see all of the books that are on your device. So I could say, take A Christmas Carol and remove it. and it's being just straight up removed from the main memory of the Kindle. So instead of going to Windows Explorer and maybe not knowing what you're doing, this is kind of a cool way that you could navigate around to like its own internal like directory structure and stuff like that. There's a lot of interesting things that you can kind of do here. So this book is like locked by DRAM, so I can't actually like open it like in Calibre or anything like that. But Calibre allows you to convert books from one format to another and change metadata. So let's click on a book. Let's say that I have A Life of Pi. Now, this is a book that is an EPUB. So EPUB is really not compatible with the Kindle. So what I can do is I can right click, I can check convert ebooks individually, and you can see the input format right here is EPUB. And then on the right here, the output format, I'm going to change it to AZW3, which is the modern day, the best format to convert ebooks to. Click OK. You can see a little arrow pointing to the job. Sometimes it could take a few seconds, sometimes it can take about a minute or two. It all depends on like what type of computer that you have. Incidentally, Calibre is free, and in the link of this video I will have a link to everything I've talked about, so you could have like a good idea on sort of what's what. So I've converted this, so it is available in AZW3 and Mobi. So if I click on it, I can see actually the book and stuff like that. Now, in a lot of cases, if you download books from the internet, they could be a mess. Cover art could be missing. It could be like Life of Pi, uploaded by Michael Kozlowski, Esquire. This could be like just a mess. You know, the author's name could be like Jan Martel and Mike is King or something like that. And you could be like, well, I just wanted to say in my library, Life of Pi. I can click here, so that's a green. I might not know who the correct author is, so I can just click on like edit metadata and it'll grab it just from the title of the book. And so what it's doing is it's querying Amazon and a few other things. So I could be like, okay, maybe I like this cover art from Google instead of the one from Amazon. So I can click on that. And you can see that it changed the metadata. So it changed the author's name from Jan Martel and Michael S. King. It'll also change some of the publishing date and stuff like that. It'll actually give you like a preview of how the book will look on your e-reader. You could actually like change some of the things, bold something, and all that will be kept. So you can click OK, and it has saved all of that data. And now I can simply just right click again, send to device, send to device's main memory. And you can see the arrow on the bottom right hand corner is doing its thing. And then I click on device, there's a little check mark here, and it says that the book has been copied over, and lo and behold, it's there with the new cover art. Now, if you look at some of the other things, there's no cover art for this book, no cover art for this book, at least with Calibre. So the book cover may appear on Amazon, but at least you know that this is the proper book format. So this is really what I wanted to kind of show you, is just like various different ways that you can copy ebooks to your e-reader. We've looked at emailing, we've looked at send to Kindle, we've looked at Calibre, and we've checked out the the navigation instructions here on your Kindle. If you have any questions, concerns, or anything like that, drop a comment below. And thanks for watching, everyone. For goodereader.com, my name is Michael, and everybody take care.